one of the biggest kind of nomenclatures and misconceptions I see out there with people is I'll ask them about their investment accounts and they say, I have a Roth IRA. And I'll ask them where it's invested and they say it's in a Roth IRA. And I always like to distinguish for people that the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA is really just how you are communicating how you want that money to be taxed to the IRS. So in both of those accounts, you can really invest in almost anything. So you can invest in stocks and bonds, real estate, all those things. And so the Roth, the traditional part, just tells you how that money is being taxed, tells the IRS rather, how that money is being taxed. So a Roth IRA, that money has already been taxed. So think about, you've earned your paycheck, you put money in your savings account, and then you say, I'd like to fund a Roth IRA. You've already paid taxes on that because your employer withheld it from you. You invest it in the Roth IRA, and that money grows tax-free. When you take it out in retirement, you don't pay any taxes, right? It's a huge, huge benefit, the Roth IRA. The other side of the coin is a traditional IRA. And these are taxed just like a 401k and a 403b. And so for a traditional IRA, you put that money in, you do not pay any taxes on it. So the employer puts it in, they don't withhold taxes, you don't pay any taxes on April 15th. Or for a traditional IRA, you fund it, and then when you're filling out your 1040 for your tax return, you let the IRS know, hey, I put in, $5,000 in my traditional IRA, and the IRS does not tax you on that $5,000. They give you a refund back on April 15th. So that money grows tax deferred, or what I like to say, tax delayed. So you've never paid taxes on it, you put it in with your 401k or traditional IRA. But in retirement, the government says, hey, you haven't paid taxes on any of this money, so you need to start paying taxes on it when you take it out. So when you take it out, you pay ordinary income tax, okay, which is a high tax rate. So think about your income for the year in retirement, whatever that number is, that's the amount of tax that you will pay when you take that money out to use it in retirement. So this is a great strategy for people that may be in a higher income tax bracket today than when they're in retirement. And they think, hey, I'd rather not pay the high taxes today. I'd rather pay lower income taxes in retirement when I don't have my high salary to kind of worry about. And so those are kind of some key differentials. And they have huge implications when it comes to retirement. Which one should I take out from first, right? This is often the question I hear from people, right? I got all of my money in my 401k. I should take from that rather than my savings account, because my savings account, that's my baby. Like I log into my bank account and I see it there, and I'm so proud of it, and I want to nurture it, and I want to make sure it never goes away. But that may not be the best decision.